If you renovated your home and somehow it feels worse to live in, then this video is for you. And if you're about to renovate, this video might save you from a mistake you won't notice until it's too late. I've seen this happen again and again. The renovation is finished. The house looks modern. Friends say, wow. But then something happens. The house becomes louder, more tiring, and more uncomfortable. When this happens, it's never about money or taste. It's about a few invisible mistakes people don't realize they've made. Let me show you what this is all about. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lorenzo Centioni and I'm the Italian architect based in London and founder of Centioni Architects. Here's something that most people realize only after they renovate. A home can look better but feel worse to live in. In today's video, I want to show you these invisible mistakes that causes that and why it has nothing to do with budget, trends or taste. To support the channel, don't forget to hit like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Ready? Let's go! Mistake number 1. Confusing more space with better living. Most renovations begins with the same idea. Remove walls, open everything up, make the house feel bigger. On a floor plan, this almost always looks like an improvement. Rooms read as generous, circulation is simplified and the layout feels more modern. But this is where architecture and real life start to diverge. Architecture isn't about how much space you have. It's about how much pressure that space puts on you day after day. When walls disappear, something else disappears with them. Not just structure, but containment. Sound travels further, movement is always visible, and activities overlap instead of ending. The house stops offering moments of pause. This is why most people finish renovations and then they come to me and say the same thing. They can't relax as easily, the house feels louder, and being at home somehow takes more energy than it used to. The thing is that nothing is technically wrong. The finishes are beautiful and the space is now generous. But the problem is that the building doesn't give them the relief they were expecting. I believe that older houses understood this intuitively. They weren't smaller for the sake of it. They were layered. Life was filtered through doors, thresholds, changes in proportion. You could be in the house without being exposed to all of it at once. Many modern renovations remove all of these in the name of openness. And that's the real mistake I'm talking about. Because a home that never lets you switch off doesn't actually feel free or spacious in the long run. It slowly drains you. I've already broken down why open plan living is a failure in my opinion, so check the video out. If you'd like a deeper technical take on open plan design, let me know in the comments below. Mistake number 2. The real problem isn't openness, it's loss of hierarchy. Open plan itself isn't the villain here. The problem is that most renovations remove walls without replacing what those walls used to do. In architecture, rooms are not just containers, they're part of the system. They create hierarchy: what's public, what's private, what's active, and what's calm. When everything is made equally open, the house loses order. Noise competes, and movement cuts through the rest. Nothing has priority. Privacy isn't about hiding, it's about relief. So here's what I do instead. Keep openness where it helps, but reintroduce hierarchy. Use partial separations, changes in ceiling height, or shifts in proportion to signal different areas. Create at least one space in the home that is clearly not part of the circulation. Think in terms of public, semi-private, private, even in small homes. Openness should be controlled, not absolute. Mistake number 3. The drawing lies. A floor plan can be flawless, but the house can still feel wrong. Drawings don't hear noise, don't sense fatigue, and don't change over time. They freeze life into a single moment. Real homes have to absorb years of movement, sound, aging, and routine. Most renovation regret starts when the drawings end and the real life begins. Here's what I do instead. Design beyond the drawings. Walk through the plan mentally at different times of the day. Ask how sound, light, and movement behave, not just how they look. Review layouts from a lived perspective: mornings, evenings, tired days, quiet days. Remember, if a design only works when life's perfect, it won't work at all. Number 4. Homes are redesigned for an imaginary version of life. Most people renovate for entertaining, hosting, or someday. But most life happens in ordinary, quiet moments. Guest spaces expand, private spaces shrink, daily comfort is compromised. Designing for the life you used to have is one of the most expensive mistakes you can make in renovating your home. Here's what I do instead. Design for frequency, not fantasy. Prioritize the rooms you use every day, not a few times a year. Size spaces based on how they're lived in, not how they photograph. Ask which rooms carry emotional weight in daily life. Those deserve the best space. A good home serves the boring days beautifully. Number 5. The aging trap. We all know that our bodies change way faster than buildings. Hard surfaces amplify sound. Stairs demand effort. Long distances tire people out. Echo replaces clarity. None of these feel urgent at first, until it does. Good architecture gets kinder over time, but architecture is very loud. Here's what to do instead. Design with time in mind. Reduce unnecessary level changes and long circulation routes. Soften the acoustics through layout, not just materials. Place daily functions closer together, not spread further apart. A future-proof home doesn't just feel different, it feels easier. Number 6. The decisions people obsess over don't matter. People spend months choosing finishes, but daily comfort is shaped by decisions made quickly, often without discussion. Ceiling heights, door positions, proportions, and light direction do far more than any surface ever will. If the layout is wrong, it doesn't really matter how much money you're spending in your renovation, it will still feel off. Here's what I do instead. Shift your attention early. Spend more time on layout than materials. Question every door and socket position and circulation path. Evaluate room proportions before choosing finishes. Remember, materials decorate the space, but proportions define it. Number 7. The one question that changes everything. Forget resale value and forget trends. Ask this instead. Will this change make my life easier or harder 5 years from now? This question forces honesty. It separates good renovations from permanent regret. Use this question as a design filter. Test every major decision against it. Revisit it when tempted by trends or wow moments. Let it overrule aesthetics when comfort is at risk. At the end of the day, I think a good renovation should really support your life, not demand attention from it. Thanks for watching. If this video made you feel slightly uncomfortable, that's actually a good thing. Most renovation advice focus on how homes should look. Very little talks about how homes should feel over time. But we know that architecture isn't decoration. It quietly shapes your energy, routines, and your sense of ease day after day. Let me know in the comment section below what parts of this video really resonated with you the most. And if you'd like me to go deeper in any of these topics. If you enjoyed my content, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Promise me that you'll enjoy your holiday as well. Until the next one.